Hi, welcome to Lyzr Studio. I'm Faraz, and this video we are going to walk through everything on this platform so you can start building your own AI agents without writing a single line of code. Pretty cool, right? Now, before we dive into building anything, it's a good idea to get familiar and comfortable with what's actually inside the studio, because once you know your way around, you will be spinning up agents in minutes. So let's jump in. So first up, this is your dashboard where you can see everything at a glance. The number of agents you have built, your knowledge base, the tools you're using, kind of a quick snapshot of where you are. Now let's take a look at what's available here. So you will notice three main things here. First, you have build. This is where you choose how to create your agents. You can build a single agent, a manager agent, or a workflow, depending on what you're trying to do. Then you have blueprints. These are ready-made templates that Lyzr has built for specific use cases. You can just clone them and start using them right away, which is pretty handy if you want to get going quickly. And then we also have something called as pre-built agents. These are agents that Lyzr has already built and you can directly start using them. So if you want to test something or use an agent without building from scratch, you can just pick one of these and get started. So these are the three quickest ways to begin. Build your own agents, use Blueprint, or grab a pre-built agent. You also have resources like Getting Started Guide, which walks you through what each module does and how the platform works. You also have API documentations, especially for developers, which walks you through how you can use API endpoints and go ahead and build multi-agent systems. You can also join our community on Circle, where people share what they're building and help each other out. So that is what the dashboard is all about. Now, if you look at the sidebar on the left, let me walk you through what each of these sections do. Home is where you actually see your dashboard, obviously. And then you have agents. Now, this is where all your agents live. These are all the agents that you have built, which are either in production mode or in testing mode. So you can see all of it here. You can click on Create New to create your own agent, and we'll come to that a little bit later. And then we have Orchestrate. Now, once your agents are ready, this is where you can connect them together. You can build manager orchestrations where one agent manages other agents. You can design workflows to chain multiple actions, or you can even publish them as blueprints so others can use them. Third on the list is knowledge source. This is where all your agents' external memory lives. You can add knowledge bases where you can upload documents and data. You can add knowledge graphs for relationships and entities. And you can also set up global context, which is shared information across multiple agents. We'll dig into this separately in later sessions. And then we have governance. Now, this is truly what makes Lyzr stand out. This is where you can enable responsible AI features, and you can also evaluate your agents using agent eval. You can also use traces to improve explainability and transparency. So basically, this is where you can make sure your agents are doing what exactly they should be doing. And then we have connect. This is where you can power your agents with external integrations. You have tools, models, and data connectors here. Now let's talk about tools for a minute, because we have made pretty big changes here. So we have moved away from external platforms and built our own native tools framework, which is designed from the ground up for data privacy, control, and flexibility. Now coming to models, by default, OpenAI, Anthropic, and Google Gemini are available, so you can start using them right away. So that's what the model page is all about. Now let's talk about data connectors. Now data connectors. We have V8, Quadrant, and other vector databases available. And when it comes to relational database, we have support for MySQL, Postgres, and other RDBMS databases. Now, marketplaces. This is where all your apps live. You will find community-built apps, Lyzr official apps, and also your own published agents. So for example, if you click on My Agents, you can see all the apps that you have built, and in one click, you can just start accessing the app right here. You can also try Lyzr apps. Just one click, it takes you to the landing page which explains what the agent is all about. And then you can just click on Launch Agent and it opens up in a new browser tab where you can start using it. So that's how the marketplace is designed. Now, if you have any bugs that you want to report or any suggestions, just click on Help and go ahead and tell us how we could improve. And at any point in time, if you would like to speak to our team, just click on Speak to Us and we will get on call with you. And one more thing, if your agent suddenly stops responding, just click on Credit Summary on the left sidebar. Most of the time, it might be because you might have run out of credits. So this is how the platform is designed. This is the walkthrough of Lyzr Studio in a nutshell. Now, in the next video, we are actually going to start building. We'll create our first agent step by step so you can see how it all comes together. So that's it for this one. See you in the next one.